You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. The Chaktamuk Short Film Festival made its return to cinemas and offline screenings last month. In its 11th edition, the festival screened 55 short films, including 36 local entries from 25th to 28th November 2022 at the Chaktamuk Conference Hall, Legend Premium Nora Mall, and Major Cineplex by Smart Soria. Hundreds of guests attended the festival's opening ceremony on 25th November at the Chaktamuk Conference Hall, including officials from the Ministry of Culture and Fine Arts, filmmakers, prominent figures in the local film industry, and members of the media. Sum Si-ten, CSFF's festival director in 2022, stated that the festival wishes to continue encouraging young filmmakers to showcase their work and present fresh content on the big screen. He said while CSFF began in 2012 as a simple film contest, its core objective of highlighting independent works from young filmmakers, especially in Cambodia, still remains the same.
Whenever we organize the festival, we don't just showcase the film, we also promote their works and highlight their achievement. So this year, we like to do the same with, new filmmakers. And of course, we still welcome seasoned filmmakers to submit their work to us.
Film director Ruat Sansitni was this year's international programmer for the festival. Speaking on his approach to curating the films, he said that each film had to have a certain quality standard to be eligible. However, more importantly, he was looking for films that dealt with subject matters that could resonate with people in Cambodia.
For me, the more important thing was that the films discuss things, issues that are relevant to Cambodia. So, if the films represented in a interesting and inquisitive way issues that we are dealing with in Cambodia right now, I found them worthy of being brought into Chaktamuk and being screened to a larger audience, so we could reflect on the role of films and the role of art, and also reflect on where we're going as a society.
This year, CSFF received a total submission of 185 local and international short films, from which 55 were selected by its festival programmers. 2 special juries, one each for the national and international categories, were then tasked with selecting the winners for the festival's 7 prizes and awards, including the top prize of Best Cambodian Short Film. The jury evaluating the top 6 national films this year was comprised of 2 of CSFF's past champions, 2013 winner Lipo Lain and 2015 winner Chap Somchanrit. Si-ten said that this year's local jury was purposely chosen from CSFF's champions group to help connect past winners with new up-and-coming filmmakers.
We like to connect different generations of filmmakers to give each other input on their story and on new content. So the idea is to pass on the skill set from generation to generation through this judging process. Yes.
Remarking on the 2022 submissions, jury member Chap Somchanrit said he found that some of the films this year tried to explore more daring topics that are not normally discussed in Cambodian society.
This year's submissions were different. Some have tried to do something that's never been done before. They've touched on topics that's, I wouldn't say taboo, but it's probably a bit sensitive in Cambodia.
Regarding jury evaluation, Somchanrit said it can be a fairly subjective process, as jury members each have their own preferences and filmmaking sensibilities. However, they come together for a final consensus.
For me personally, as a jury, I look for stories, I look for style and cinematographies and the themes, or what the filmmaker has to say, and more or less I try to balance them out, because some directors might focus more on style, like this, like they don't care much about the story, but then they want it to be stylish or whatever, something that has sort of a has their own signature on it, I guess. But for me personally, stories, first and foremost, style, cinematography, editing, sound, those come later.
Since CSFF is an international film festival, it also acts as a platform for Cambodian filmmakers to connect with other filmmakers around the world. Importantly, the festival also strives to help showcase the winning films on the international stage through its partner festivals, acting as a gateway for local films to break into the international market. Sok Chanrado, one half of the duo behind Sound of the Night, one of the 6 local finalist short films this year, said he thinks CSFF is a valuable forum for young filmmakers to learn what makes a festival-worthy film.
For me, it really important for the young people who love on film, who want to know about the international short, what it look like, how they make it, how they submit, how they select, and like how the film interesting for the programmers, like for the festival.
Chanrado himself is no stranger to festivals. Sound of the Night originally premiered at the prestigious Locarno Film Festival in 2021 and has also been screened at a number of other film festivals around the world, including the Cambodian International Film Festival earlier this year. He said he thinks film festivals are very important not just in Cambodia but all around the world, as they offer a chance for young filmmakers like himself to show off their work and talents. T. Tepnimol, also known as David Tito, was another one of the 6 local finalists with his short film Miss Client. Tito was also last year's CSFF champion, winning the title of Best Cambodian Short Film in 2021 with Red Pot.
I think the most important thing about Chatamuk short film is not only about the networking that people coming here to sell, but I think it's about like how filmmakers coming and then like enjoying the cinema and like getting to know each other more, because we're like a small country, so we need like to expand more of our connection and sharing about cinema stuff.
The importance of festivals like CSFF seems to be widely understood by members of the industry.
I think festivals like these are very important, especially for a developing country like Cambodia. It's because we don't have a lot of things going on in the film industry. I mean, there are, but I feel like it's not enough. And especially for young people who are trying to get into the industry, trying to make their own films, it's a platform for them to sort of kick off their career. Because just how I started my filmmaking career as well, which was through this festival. I made a film and then I won, and then that's how my career started basically. It's just that.
Chatamuk Film Festival is the longest running film festival in Cambodia. And from its inception, it has always served as a springboard for local filmmakers to show their work and become more empowered in that process. Because without Chatamuk, I think there's even many of the well-known directors today, they came from this platform. So it plays a big role in helping them gain that confidence and then hopefully launching them into an international stage.
Festival director Sum Sithan definitely thinks the Chaktamuk Short Film Festival will continue to play a major role in achieving a more robust future for the local film industry.
Actually, we like the Chaktamuk Short Film Festival to become a go-to platform for every Cambodian filmmaker. That means if they want to showcase their work, they will think of this festival. And the idea is to actually connect their first work, and the festival will serve as a bridge for their film career. So we have done this for the last 11 years. We hope to repeat this spirit or tradition in years to come.
Showcasing 55 short films in cineplexes across Phnom Penh, the 11th edition of the Chaktamuk Short Film Festival finally returns for in-person offline screenings for the first time in 2 years since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. The festival continues to be a cornerstone for the local film industry, acting as a launchpad for many young up-and-coming Cambodian filmmakers. Darshana Gochan, Chaktamuk Conference Hall, Phnom Penh.